Happy Monday. I'm Tristan Winder in the News 2 streaming studio at the Morning Pulse here on this final day of June 2025. That's right, it's June 30th, 2025. My goodness, it's hard to believe the month is coming on this fast, and July is quickly approaching. Of course, over the past weekend in North Platte, a lot of fun going on with the Nebraska Land Days Festival coming to its conclusion here for 2025. Eric Church and Bailey Zimmerman playing at the Wild West Arena on Friday and Saturday, respectively. And before performing at the Wild West Arena on Saturday, Bailey Zimmerman hitting a North Platte cornerstone as he and his band and crew hitting up the Cody Go-Karts in North Platte. Cody Go-Karts posting on Facebook saying, quote, "We are super excited to have Bailey Zimmerman and his band stop out here to ride the go-karts and get on the bumper boats today. Some of them plan to go out to his concert tonight, and how cool to have him stop by there at Cody Go-Karts." A summertime favorite here across the North Platte community, and looks like Bailey Zimmerman and his crew had quite the time in North Platte, not just for Cody Go-Karts, but out of the Wild West Arena as well. That was quite the show that they put on. Lincoln County Crime Stoppers is asking for the public's assistance in identifying the driver involved in a hit-and-run accident late last week. According to the North Platte Police Department, the incident occurred Friday around 3:43 Central in the afternoon at the intersection of Phillip and Jeffers. Police say that the pedestrian was walking east with the walk signal when a maroon or purple mid-sized SUV was traveling westbound on Phillip, turned south onto Jeffers, and struck the pedestrian. The vehicle paused but then fled south on Jeffers without checking or rendering aid to the pedestrian. Fortunately, the pedestrian only suffered minor injuries. If you have information regarding this incident, please contact the North Platte Police Department or submit information anonymously by utilizing Lincoln County Crime Stoppers, both online and via telephone as well. Firework guidelines. It's that time of the year, folks. We've already noticed we've had some fireworks going off here in the North Platte community. Police in North Platte reminding the public to be aware of firework discharge protocols as fireworks have now gone on to sale. Fireworks can be discharged between noon and 10 p.m. and from 8 a.m. to 11:59 on the 4th of July itself. But again, it's noon until 10 leading up to the 4th of July. They also remind parents to always supervise their children with lighting and playing with fireworks. All non-emergency complaints or violations can be made by calling the police department. 911 should only be used if someone's life or property is in danger. Of course, many struggle during the 4th of July fireworks, including some of our pets. The 4th of July can be fun for many, but it can be quite the opposite for our furry companions. The Nebraska Humane Society says the reason that fireworks can scare dogs specifically is because they have better hearing than we do. However, Stephen Elloch with the Nebraska Humane Society says the best way to help your four-legged friends is to prepare ahead of time, including buying an anxiety vest for your pets.
We recommend trying to get that on them now, because getting it on them when they're really stressed out can be tough. We also recommend, if you think your pet might need some anxiety medication, talk to your vet now. Don't wait until the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th of July.
And heading out to the Nebraska Panhandle, where a 4-year-old Mitchell boy was flown to Denver after a lawnmower accident severed his foot. According to the Scottsbluff County Sheriff's Office, shortly after noon on Sunday, they received a report that a 4-year-old boy's foot had been severed in a lawnmower accident near Mitchell. An off-duty medical personnel was nearby and rendered immediate aid to the boy, who was then flown to Regional West Medical Center in Scottsbluff and then later to Denver for treatment. The investigation has determined that this was an accident, and the Sheriff's Department does not expect any criminal charges. However, with the arrival of the warmer weather and longer days, the demand for lawn mowing reaches its peak. That's why lawnmower safety is crucial both for children and adults. According to Lincoln Pediatric Group, the power lawnmower, is one of the most dangerous tools around the home each year, with nearly 5,000 children treated in emergency departments for injuries caused by power mowers. To prevent lawnmower injuries to children, the Academy of Pediatrics recommends using a mower with a control that stops the mower from moving forward if the handle is let go. Make sure children are indoors or at a safe distance away from the area that you plan to mow, and make sure that the blade settings are done by an adult with the mower off and the spark plug removed or disconnected. Do not allow children to ride as passengers on ride-on lawnmowers, and you can find full tips and details on KNOPnews2.com and on the free News 2 app. In news around the nation, starting in July, which is tomorrow, Americans will be getting smaller Social Security checks. The Social Security Administration says that it overpaid millions of dollars in recent years. Now it's trying to recover some of those payments. The overpayments happen due to miscalculations or people not reporting income changes. For people who were overpaid, Social Security had been withholding just 10% of the checks, but now the administration says that it's increasing that to 50% for some recipients, people who can request a waiver if they were not repaying or were not at fault as well through Social Security. Rounding out the Morning Pulse here on this Monday, June 30th, 2025, with a check of the 7-day forecast.